Hey guys, welcome yet to another video. If you're new here, my name is Denster. I create content on interior decor, and today I want to share with you guys how to create a focal point in your living room. So let's get into it. Okay, first we want to know what really is a focal point. The word focal, it simply means a center or a point of interest. So a focal point refers to what your eyes get interested to the moment you step into a place. So let's say for example, when somebody steps into your living room, the first thing that they will see, what will interest them, that is basically what is referred to as a focal point. So there are some cases where you might have more than one focal point in your living room, and this especially is if your living room has an open plan design, or let's say you have a long entryway. So in that case, you will have two or more focal points in your house, which is possible, it's allowed, but in such cases you want to ensure that you have one feature that stands out more than the other features in your house, so as to avoid that conflict where somebody comes to your house and they're confused because you have so many areas that are trying to grab their attention. So you want to ensure, or you want to try to just have one main, which you can call it a primary focal point, and then the secondary focal points, to just avoid that conflict of interest. So now let's get into the different pieces that you can use in your house to create a focal point. The first feature is a huge piece of artwork. When you want to make an artwork, a statement piece in your house, it has to stand out either in the size or in the painting, the kind of painting that you're mounting on the wall. Is it out? Because remember, a focal point is something that stands out in your room. So ensure that it's something that stands out. If you love nature, you can use a huge painting of a nature art piece. Or you can go, if you are a canvas person, then go for a huge abstract painting of canvas. You can use animals, or alternatively, instead of just using one huge piece of art, you can have a gallery wall. You can create a gallery wall using different pieces, in maybe a number of 9 art pieces, 6. It does not have to be even. It can be 5. You can use odd numbers. So that is also another way of just using artwork to create a focal point in your living room. Okay, and now on to the second point, which is a fireplace. And I understand that most houses in Nairobi don't have fireplaces, but if this is something that you love or you want to invest in your house, you can either get, if your house does not come with a built-in fireplace, you can purchase an artificial fireplace, the ones that use electricity, which is more modern, and also, apart from acting as a focal piece in your house, it's also decorative, because it makes your house prettier, and it's functional, because during the day you can regulate the temperature so that when it's cold, it can make the house warm. So that is another way of creating a focal point in your living room. On to our third point, which is light fixture. Light fixtures can act as really great focal points, because one thing about a light fixture, especially if it's a bit huge, is that you can see it from different angles. And another thing, again, it will add drama to your house, especially if you live in a small space. The oversized lighting can create a statement in the living room, and again, the bigger the better. So you want to choose a statement lighting piece that is a bit oversized for your space, so that it will create that interest when people get into the room. For lighting, you have a lot of options. You have the chandeliers, you have pendants. There are very many designs or styles today. Again, you can get them from quite a number of shops from Instagram, so you have options. There are so many options of oversized lighting that you can choose from. And on to our fourth point, literally your TV wall. You can make your TV wall the focal point in your living room, and there are so many ways of bringing attention to your TV wall. You know, if you just have a bare TV wall, then it might not be interesting. But if, let's say for example, you add the wall paneling, I think you've heard of it by now, the wall panels. You can add, just, you don't even have to add the panels to the entire TV wall. You can just add them to a section on one side, on the other side, or just on one side, and that will create a statement piece. Again, you can add, there are some art pieces that will create a gallery wall on the TV wall. I have seen people do that and it comes out amazing. You can add a mirror, a statement mirror to the TV wall. It will also, the good thing with a mirror is that it will reflect light, and it will also reflect what is on the other side of your TV wall. Or you can go the paint way and paint your TV wall a darker color or a lighter color, and that will also make a statement. And another way, you can also add the wainscoting. I think that's how they're called. It's just a paneling, for lack of a better word. You can also go for shelves, the floating shelves. You can add floating shelves to your TV wall, or you have a built-in drawer. There are so many options with your TV wall. There are so many ways to go around it. I think it just needs a video on its own, but from those points, I believe you can get one or two ways that you can transform your TV wall into an accent point in your living room. Now the next statement piece is accent wall. Apart from the TV wall, you can also create a separate accent wall. So there are so many ways to go about an accent wall. You can have wallpaper. You can just add a wallpaper to a wall and it just becomes an accent wall. Again, with paint, you can paint your accent wall a different color from the other walls in your living room, or you can add the panels, like I said, on your TV wall. Actually, what you've done on your TV wall, you can also do it just on the other accent wall, only that it's not on your TV wall, so there will be no TV there. Because I understand there are people who don't like a lot of drama going on their TV wall, so you can leave your TV wall as it is, but now you create an accent, you create a focal point with another wall in your living room. On to our next point, which is a statement mirror. I know I talk about mirrors a lot, but I believe they're a must-have in any house, not just for their functional purpose, which is to look at yourself and all that, but for also decorative. You know, the mirrors, especially statement mirrors, they nowadays come in all kinds of shapes and forms, designs. There are so many designs of mirrors, different frames. There are different color frames. There are the arc mirrors, the rectangle mirrors. We have these abstract, the ones that don't have a definite shape. There are so many options to choose from, and yeah, I mean, if you just have, can you imagine that beautiful abstract mirror on one of your walls in the house? It can be a beautiful place, or it can be a statement piece in your house where people just come and have like selfies, and yeah, it's a beautiful sight. And the next point is your view. your view can be a focal point for your space. So let's say, for example, your windows are floor to ceiling windows and there's a lot, you have a very beautiful view from your balcony. It could be nature, it could be the beach, it could be the highway. So you can maximize on that and make that your focal point, so that when people come to your space, they can see just right outside. Just from when they're coming in, they can see like, wow, that's such a beautiful view. And you know, for this you might have to ditch the curtains altogether, or you can work also, your curtains can be a very beautiful statement piece while at it. So you can invest on some very beautiful curtains and just draw them during the day, so that when people come, they'll be amazed also at not just the view but also the curtains that you have on that wall. So yeah, a beautiful view is the perfect focal point. Actually, you don't even need to spend money on it, you just need to maximize on it. And now on to our next point is furniture. Your furniture can be such a beautiful statement piece. Let's say, for example, if you have a sectional, a huge sectional piece that just makes a statement when somebody comes to your house, just the size. If you go with the size of this sectional, or instead of the size, if you don't have the space for it, you can just take a two-seater couch, but go for a beautiful mustard, a color that stands out. Let's say, for example, a mustard leather two-seater couch that will stand out, you know, and people will be like, wow, I really love this color. You know, that does not have to be mustard, just a color, a bright color that pops up. Or it could be the fabric, not necessarily the color, the fabric. Let's say you pick velvet or leather, like I said. And you're not limited to just the couch. When I mean, when you're not limited to just the couch when it comes to furniture, you can use a beautiful coffee table, a beautiful, maybe the shape of the coffee table is what will draw people in, or maybe it is the size of the coffee table, or the material that is used on the coffee table. Maybe it's such a beautiful piece of wood, or a beautiful piece of wood, or maybe it is a reflective coffee table that just reflects whatever is on the upper side of your house. So yeah, or you can go for your TV console, you go for a beautiful statement TV console, or the dining set, you know, just something that stands, or the side tables. So you have a lot of choices when it comes to your furniture. And now on to our last statement piece is your ceiling. If you have high ceilings, you can take advantage of that and draw people's eyes to the ceilings when they come to your house. The good thing about this is it's going to make your house appear again longer than it actually really is, because people are now going to draw their eyes upwards to your ceiling. And there's so many ways that you can create interest to your ceiling. You can paint it a different color, darker or a lighter color. You can add a wallpaper that will just stand out. You can create a pattern on your ceiling, maybe whether it's with paint or the wallpaper. And you can also add some just beautiful details to add interest to the ceiling, so that when people look up, they see wow. But just ensure that it does not contrast your surrounding, because that might make it appear like that you are living in two different worlds. So you want to harmonize everything, and just if it's a wallpaper maybe you are using, just ensure that the colors that you use on the wallpaper, they are also in harmony with the colors that you use in your living room. Let's say for the furniture or the soft furnishings or the paint, the wall paint. So yeah, those are my statement pieces that you can use to create a focal point in your living room. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any other pieces that I've not talked about, please add them to the comment section. And thank you so much for watching until this point, and see you on the next one. Bye.